iPhone ain't gone. We ain't robbing, we ain't stealing. What's the issue? Why they killing us for no reason?
History books can't wait to tell of the generation that spoke up for justice. Protests with spaces online, hashtag the tweet and hold vigil on trend tables. Some put pen to cardboard, then raise this cause farther than arms can reach. Some sweat in traffic for this reason. Others sacrifice time, resources. We exercise restraint and in the face of conflict, redefine what it means to enforce the law. Some of us have lost lives for the cause, yet we persist in peaceful resistance for the green and white, so that we can all be better.
We died singing the national anthem.
Ya nuna ya casting ya tsorata ya nuna kansa. Ya mai akai ya buga mai. Ya buga mai mana baka gani ne kai makawo ne.
Causing violence, peaceful protesters still continue with their demonstration in some parts of the state, like in Lekki. And in spite of the fact that the Lagos state government imposed a curfew in order to check the rising cases of violence, some protesters have defied the curfew and are still pressing for their demands, while some people who went to work or their businesses are stranded and are trekking home. Now I have one of the protesters with me. There was a curfew that was announced earlier today. So why are you still outside by this time?
We are aware of that, and because of our demand from the government, we are not backing down. We will go ahead with the protest despite their curfew. Only we will remain in the domain according to them, because we are not going out of their ways, because we are still under them.
Everybody are shouting EndSARS, EndSARS. Now the SARS have already ended now. They have already given them back now. So what we need now is accommodation in Nigeria.
Shortly after my interaction with a few of the protesters, things took a scary and deadly turn. Series of gunshots by security operatives reigned, and the ambience of the peaceful demonstration turned frightful, with protesters refusing to back down. My cameraman and I were caught up in the shooting, and I must say it was a horrendous experience. How we escaped the scene was a miracle. Returning to the office was another challenge, as protesters refused to reconsider their stand and go home. Men of the Nigerian police, on the other hand, were all around to ensure the curfew is adhered to. In Lagos.
Black unity, black power.
If you are seeing this, make the EndSARS for us. Urule police station don't catch fire. I swear. Everywhere like this, no.
started by burning cars. Before you know it, they also burned some shops, and they killed about 10 people yesterday. When they started with protests, and before you know it, some bad boys came to interrupt the protests and start killing people. So we are asking the government to please put an end to this crisis and this crisis that is happening presently.
When I remember Nigeria, want to run away me, ayo. When I remember my sisters, want to run away my ayo. When I remember Nigeria, want to run away me, ayo. When I remember my brothers, water run away me, ayo. Water run away me, ayo. When I remember Nigeria, water run away me, ayo. When I remember my brothers, water run away me, ayo.
If Akim is here, you not address him that way. If Odumosu is here, you not address him that way. Talk to me. If you don't know my rank, tell me what before that you see. No, listen to me when I talk to you. You bloody well listen to me. As a professional police officer, you bloody well. Hey, gentlemen, somebody record what I'm saying. So that when I'm going to charge you, I will charge you even to your first headquarters. I say stop shooting. I've appealed to people. They should move back. You people continue shooting fire like that. I say move your vehicle behind the Air Force vehicle so that I'll serve as a buffer between you and these people. Your guys are finding you have refused since how many minutes I've been here. Now I'm giving you a direct instruction. Move your vehicle behind the Air Force vehicle. The Air Force is going to serve as a buffer between you and them. Now go ahead and do that and let me be able to talk to these people. I say please go and do what I have said. And warn your people, I don't want a single shot. I don't want a single tear gas. I don't want a single shot or a single tear gas. You just withdraw.
He has found evidence that will be useful in investigating the Lekki shooting. Afterwards, they head back to Marina, appealing for peace and assuring the public of bringing the perpetrators to book.
But sir, the toll gate has already been cleaned up by Loma. Are you sure we can still find something at this toll gate today? Fashola, FBI agent, Babatunde Fashola. Jide, there's so much that you don't know about me. I've worked with the FBI, DSS, and the CIA. There's always something. Dum 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 dum. Aha! A camera that even though the Loma cleaned here, nobody could have seen in broad daylight. Wow, Fashola, any hero wa.
He has found evidence that will be useful in investigating the Lekki shooting. Afterwards, they head back to Marina. He has found evidence that will be useful in investigating the Lekki shooting.
You think they're wise? You are a woman.
You can be prosecuted for that. Oh my days.
And finally, at the Lekki Toll Plaza, where Mr. Babatunde Fashola believes he has found evidence that will be useful in investigating the Lekki shooting. And finally, at the Lekki Toll Plaza, where Mr. Babatunde Fashola believes he has found evidence that will be useful in investigating the Lekki shooting.
What is it? What is it?